Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very...
And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Number 90.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's ambitious. Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. Could move up a gear here, and he's in on goal. Is there any... And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ball swung in. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Osimhen. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Kane. And it's Cucurella. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a good run down the left. Guirassy. Oh, it's Guirassy. Can he finish? Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get...
Terrific header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Konate looks to the other side. Trippier. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Musiala. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gravenberch. Might be danger here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got a throw. Trippier. Barrios. So what can they make of this? Kane is in a really good position out wide. Good read, needed to be. Searching pass he's played there. And it's made its way to him. Cucurella. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has left him in a heap. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, not quite. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Well, they've got it again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cucurella. Musiala, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Osimhen for Musiala. Chance here to counter. Cucurella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Çalhanoğlu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kane. Kane purring through the gears. Gravenberch. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was vital. Howson is there to clear. Konate. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Osimhen. The message is clear, none shall pass. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Trippier. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Out towards the flank. Kane, and this is Kane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Girassi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played with finesse. Konate deals with that comfortably. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Substitution.
Shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's a little off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. That's a cute ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Indecent chance! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Just 5 minutes left. And this is Mkhitaryan. Alexander-Arnold aims beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, they could break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute
Passing
added time.
nice and neat, and he was alert to it. Çalhanoğlu, and the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, shooting chance! Osimhen might just make this. And he's quick to snatch it back. This looks promising. And it's Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Calhanoglu, Gravenberch, to Calhanoglu, driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Bruno Fernandes surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Cucurella. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Guirassy. Guirassy powering forward here. Calhanoglu picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Showing good feet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to put... Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great defending, strong and determined. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Short changes him with that pass. Approaching the half-hour mark. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. It is a corner, good chance. Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Cucurella plays it short. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Trippier has been caught there, it's a foul. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cucurella knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to go deep. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Quality ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, great feat, that.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now he's got space here. Pass is just off target.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Girassi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind it.
It's Çalhanoğlu!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson. That's been cut out, well played. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Barrios. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Musiala. Nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Threads one in. Gravenberch. And he's gone back. And the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Gravenberch. And it's Trippier. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cucurella made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's the chance to counter. Trippier looks to get on the end of this. Gravenberch. Calhanoglu. Nicely weighted ball. Taken back almost at once. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes gets flagged offside. Calhanoglu cuts out the pass. Trippier. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Trippier. And the number on the board is 3. It's Sorloth. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. He's having a shot! He's scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we had. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed. Threads one in. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trippier. No, that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a little off target. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Showing good feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. Kane. Looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Trippier. Muscular approach does pay off here. And claimed it back swiftly. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well measured. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Calhanoglu gets a foot in here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball, nicely worked. Raya is there to clear. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Howson.
2
Konate.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. That's good play. Oh, sweet feet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Calhanoglu. It's Calhanoglu! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming.
Osimhen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bruno Fernandes being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff it.
And a chance! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries to pass it through. Barrios to Musiala, and he's managed to get free. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes, Calhanoglu, Bruno Fernandes. That has found him in acres of space. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Bellingham. That has been slung wide.
Pretty robust defending.
Shot a goal! denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Jimenez. Scamacca is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. That's a sharp pass. Scamacca. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Konate has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Trippier. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that's well seen too.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bruno Fernandes. Trippier. And it's Gravenberch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Trippier finds himself offside. Howson. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Barrios. And this takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Into the last 5 minutes. Surlot. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Real chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Very much into the last knockings.
4
Çalhanoğlu.
added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been won straight back. The ball has bounced loose now. Trippier. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Four added minutes on the board. Chance here to counter. Now it's Griezmann. Ambitious ball here. Sørloth. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that need... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Good running, strong and purposeful. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. Cross into the box. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Oh, he's done very well. Pablo Barrios! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Calhanoglu, Vietnam, yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And Konate. Vietnam finding their passes. Trippier. Trippier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Quality ball. Now he's off and running.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Cucurella. Great vision. Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch. Played back in. He's onside. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. Vietnam present their opponents with the best possible chance here to open the scoring. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Trippier. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now that looks a decent ball. Chooses to go cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cucurella. Osimhen chasing after it. O'Reilly. And here's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to play it through. Kane looking to run onto it. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. And the Keeper gets his hands on it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Kane, in with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Çalhanoğlu. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Up towards the front line. Howson cuts out the pass. Trippier. Gravenberg. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Cucurella. Trippier cuts it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Osimhen. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu with the foul. More and more pressure on the ball here. Barrios. And it's Bellingham. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets his head on it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Osimhen looking to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
substitution on the field. Number 19, Bruno Fernandes. Number 18, Sergio Guirassy. Coming on the field, number 5.
And here's Osimhen.
Number 45.
Oh, the movement is
Osimhen.
slick, the
Substitution.
speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Sorloth is onto it in a flash. Oh no, this does not look good. Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now, can they get him away? And that's aimed into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Calhanoglu. He's having a go!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Calhanoglu, oh, good read. Calhanoglu cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely spread. Trippier. Some good work on the right flank here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effort. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Good defending, albeit he's having a hit! Chance! Just off target. Solid! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guirassy. Oh, this is a very good run. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Osimhen. That's the throw. And that has been cleared. Weah carries the ball down the right. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cucurella. There will be a throw-in.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Gravenberch. Now that looks a decent ball. Incoming delivery. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Konate concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's on it, can he get away? That'll be a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sørloth. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they've got rid. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Pablo Barrios, too strong for his opponent there. So what can they make of this? And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gravenberg. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely worked. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. That's good running with the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Sørloth. They're urging him to shoot. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pablo Barrios is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Musiala now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Konate gets over and intercepts. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Bruno Fernandes is flagged offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, that's delightful. Konate cuts out the pass. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they can counter here. Great vision. Now, this could be a chance. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely spread. Now it's Weah. And he has been fouled there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets into some space. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And the shot! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
There will be 3 minutes at
And
a
it's
time.
Gravenberch. Knocks it into space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. That's going right the way across. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the
Many
area.
thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and genuine confidence on the ball. He's verging on cocky, arrogant at times, but that's what makes him such a great watch, even on the greatest stages. He really does come with the complete package.
Yeah, I'd have picked... Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Always onto this. Osimhen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. Scamacca. Pablo Barrios. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gravenberg.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's where? Jimenez has given away a free kick. Played out to the left flank. Now it's crossed into the middle. Eder Militao can get it clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be...
He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. Cucurella.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely worked. There's the shot! In he goes again! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
It's Çalhanoğlu!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Musiala to Osimhen. Chance here to counter. That's good vision.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. He's having a go. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Pablo Barrios. Oh, nice touch. Musiala. Musiala! It's a really well-measured ball. It's a good run down the right. Could go all the way here. Hit into the middle. Eder Militao can get it clear. And it's Gravenberch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one?
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
What a save by David Raya! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Osimhen, can he finish? He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
A header! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And they can counter here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on to replace him is...
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have...
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe, distributed tidily. Where? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Pretty robust defending. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Takes a shot! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Solid! It's in! And the comeback is complete! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good play. Backward it goes. And the shot!
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Sorloth chasing after it. Bellingham. Çalhanoğlu.
6 added minutes
that's well
has been
spotted.
indicated.
Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Gravenberg. Knocks it out wide.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's Gravenberch. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Now Schlotterbeck. And here's Mbappe. Added time is up, and